so the aesthetic of Wallace and Gromit was modelling clay, because you don't want to build costumes in modelling clay that have lots of pattern on them and stuff like that, because the pattern smears when you touch it. So Wallace himself, just to talk about Wallace, he's got a green, what we call a tank top. Do you call those tank tops? A pullover with no sleeves. Green tank top, red tie, white shirt, brown trousers, grey boots. The colours that came from the packet of plasticine, that's what they are, except for the tank top, which is a hard thing, made of resin, which never moves, and Gromit is two colours of clay. So because they already existed, they affected the way we designed the rest of the characters, and most of the characters are fairly simple, and their costumes sort of halfway between a sort of realism and clay. But they're not made of clay anymore. They're made of foam latex and painted. Although now I'm thinking that Lady Tottington, who was a kind of preposterous, love interest, and she did have gowns. She had gowns which were made for her. Famously, one where she looked like sweet corn, and one where she looked like a carrot. And they were actually designed by a costume designer for the joke, actually, I think. So our history was of quite simple sculptural shapes, and we've seldom had to worry about swirling fabrics. We just haven't gone there, The pirate captain had a long tail coat, and that was a discussion. It was like he thought, oh, okay, if we make the coat down to hit the back of his shins, then it's going to, whenever he walks, it's going to flap around like crazy, and therefore that will add a certain number of weeks to the shoot, probably, to have his flapping tailcoat. But so the alternative was to have a much shorter cut coat that came just down to his bum. But we thought that was not sufficiently swashbuckling, so we had to go for the long coat and take the hit, and it would take us longer to animate. We had fun with the pirates simply because my assumption was, my underlying assumption going into the whole thing was that pirates wear extravagant costumes. That's, they have sashes and buckles and gold braid and stuff like that. That's just what pirates do. So we had to do that and had fun with it.